we are going to talk about the playground procedures for soaring. Stay safe, own behavior, act responsibly, and respect all. And this is the poster we have. It shows a picture of following the rules on the equipment and at games. It shows a picture of what you do when you hear one whistle. What do? Do you remember? Freeze. Very good. It shows a picture of playing nicely with your friends and walking quickly, but walking to the line when you hear two whistles. Very good. We are going to talk about the procedures that we use for playground, getting ready to go, coming in and playing, all those good things. First, dress appropriately for the weather. That means if it's cold and you have hats and mittens and a coat, put them on before you go outside, because otherwise you're too cold and no one wants to be outside when it's too cold and they don't have their gloves on. Only school equipment is allowed out on the playground. That means we've got jump ropes, we've got playground balls, but you can't bring anything from home to use on the playground. Whoops. When we go out, you go out walking safely and respecting personal space. Have you talked at all about personal space? Your personal space is this little bit right around you, and you don't want to get into somebody else's because you might trip or hit or kick or push or something like that on, and it might be a complete accident. So you need to respect your personal space. When you are on the blacktop, not the rocks or the grass, but on the blacktop, you can only walk, skip, jump, or hop. Did I say the R word? Run? No. I'll talk more about that when we get out there. You are going to use an outside voice, but not the scary outside voice. Do you know what the scary outside voice is?
No.
That, I can't even make the sound.
Scream.
It's a really loud scream that sounds like somebody's really getting hurt. And we don't do that because the people on the playground with whistles probably will blow the whistle once and make everybody freeze, because we get scared when we hear that sound. We think somebody got hurt and we need to find out who it is. So we'll freeze everybody to make sure no one's hurt when we hear that. So don't make that noise, because then you have to freeze and you can't play. And you know, the whole point of recess is to go out and play, right? All the rules need to be followed. When you hear two whistles, if you have a ball or a jump rope, pick it up and bring it with you. Carry it quietly. That means hold the ball, hold the jump rope, and then walk to your line. Again, there's that W word, walk, to line up. I want everybody to stand up where you are. And we are going to talk more about everything outside. We are not going to play, but we are going to go to your line. Do you know your line number?
Yeah.
Do you remember it? What line number is it? 5? 1?
5.
7?
The yellow circle.
The yellow
There's no number
circle,
at the front.
and there's no number, and the circle's nowhere near the line probably.
I know. It's like the third one.
So
over.
let's go to the yellow circle. I see it. Here's your line, boys and girls, right here. Find your spot anywhere on the line, as long as you're not in somebody else's spot. Good job. All right. If it's on the ground, it stays on the ground. What kind of things do you see out here on the ground? Rocks. What else? Grass. Have you sticks? Leaves. If you see it on the ground, leave it on the ground.
And birds flying down.
Or garbage sometimes. Don't pick it up. Leave it on the ground. Very good. That's part of staying safe. The rocks can cause some real problems out here. Walk to your line when you hear the whistle. Because when you're on, you can walk quick. You don't have to walk like this. You can walk quickly. sure everybody stays safe. Now, the own behavior. If you're at recess, please respect personal space of others. Keep your hands and feet to yourself. Freeze for one whistle. When you hear two whistles, bring everything with you. If you put your coat on the ground because it's hot and you're playing and you need to take it off, pick it up and carry it to the line. This expectation is in place to make sure everybody's ready to return to the building. The act responsibly. That means all the rules need to be followed. And I know Mrs. Shekowitz has the rules, so she will let you know what you can and cannot do out here. Oh my goodness. Dress for the weather. I've got some wonderful listeners out here. Cameron, you're doing a great job, I've got to say. He's got his hands to himself. He's watching me. He's listening every minute. Very nice. This expectation is in place to make sure that you have a safe and fun time at recess. And then respect all means that listen to directions from adults. If we blow the whistle once and make you freeze, we're probably going to tell you something or ask a question. Use your appropriate outside voices.
I can't burn right now.
Play fair and share. Those are good rules for everything. If you've got playground equipment, don't tie knots. I've seen a lot of knots in the ropes, and sometimes they get really tight. They're hard to get out, and then they're no good. The ropes don't jump real well. Or if you're playing with the ball and you're going to kick it, try to kick it away from the building so that it doesn't go up on the roof by accident. So let's practice a couple of things. I'm going to show you something. That is something I should not be doing. What is it?
You're pretending you're like a cowboy.
Well, what was wrong with what I did? I was swinging the rope. I might have hit somebody. That is not soaring. I was not staying safe. I wasn't owning my behavior. I wasn't acting responsibly, and I wasn't respecting all when I do something like that. Or if I even take my coat and swing it around like this. Same problem. What if I do this? What if? Did I freeze?
No.
Another problem. I want you guys to practice the freezing thing. Now, let me tell you one more time. On the blacktop, you can hop, skip, jump, or walk. I want to see you practice that right now. Go. Hop, skip, jump, or walk.
Freeze.
Oh, you didn't freeze, Scarlett? Freeze means stop where you are. Look at the grown-up. Okay, go again. Hop, skip, jump, walk. I blew the whistle 2 times. What should you do? Walk to your line. Let's practice that one again.
This line. This line.
Let's practice that one again. Everybody, walk, hop, skip, jump. Go, go.
Okay,
Go that way, go that way, go that way. Walk safely and quickly back to your line. There you go. That's better. Nice job. Oops, is that your line? Look, look where everybody is. One more.
You got one, Dustin.
Hey, I got here first.
There you go.
So that's the way you soar on the playground. There are a lot more things we could practice, but we just don't have time. You guys are going to the bus next. So Mrs. Shekowitz is going to take you to the next spot. Be a good source student. Stay safe.
Do you know that out